I plug in everything correctly. It won't work. What's going on?
Are you tired of your devices not connecting? Don't panic. Say goodbye to no signal problems with Dual-Link Pro. Everything just works.
Introducing Dual-Link Pro, the smarter way to connect your devices. It has two distinct features that you can use for connecting various devices in networking.
Meet the Dual-Link straight-through cable, the most common type of Ethernet cable in networking. It is called a straight-through cable if the wires inside are arranged in the same order on both ends. This means that end 1 and end 2 of the wire have identical color patterns, and it usually follows the T568B standard.
And now the Dual-Link crossover cable. A crossover cable is a type of Ethernet cable where the transmit and receive wires are swapped on one end, allowing two similar devices such as PC to PC, switch to switch, or router to router to connect and communicate directly without using a hub or switch.
All we need are Cat6 cables to transmit data, RJ45 connectors to connect the Ethernet cable to any device. Wire crimpers will come in handy as they can cut, strip the wire of the jacket, and crimp the connectors into the cable.
This is a process on how to make a Dual-Link Pro straight-through cable. So, you're gonna need an Ethernet cable, which is, I use the Cat5e cable. Next is peel the jacket of the cable to expose the wire inside. And insert the strain relief boots inside the cable. Next is the untwist the 4 pairs of wires and pinch them to straighten. Once the wires are straightened, arrange these wires into the standard diagram for straight-through cables. The standard arrangement for the straight-through cables are the T568B for both ends of the cable. Once they are arranged in a position, attach these wires into the RJ45 snap plugs. The wires are inserted, use a crimping tool to crimp the wires into the snap plugs. After crimping the wire into the snap plug, do the same whole process for the other end. After doing the same whole process for the other cable, insert this cable into the cable tester. In this way, this will determine if the wires are properly arranged in both cables, ordering from 1 to 8. For the Dual-Link crossover cable, the same whole process will be done, but instead, there will be a difference. The first end of the cable will be arranged in the T568B wire arrangement, while the another end of the cable will be arranged in the T568A wire arrangement. This is the crossover cable. The difference is that both ends of these cables are in different wire arrangement. The arrangement for the one end is on T568B, while the other is in the T568A.
And now, if you're wondering, what is the difference between a straight through and a crossover cable, then you're in luck because I'll be further explaining that with the help of this dandy diagram, which showcases the visual representation of the difference between the two. We'll be talking about the features of a straight through and a crossover cable, starting with the wiring standard. Now, the wiring standard of a straight through cable is basically the same on both ends, as in A to A or B to B, as you can see in the diagram. In contrast, in a crossover cable, it is different on each end. Now, you may be wondering, what are these cables used for? Well, to put it exactly, a straight-through cable is used for different devices, whereas a crossover cable is used to connect the same devices. Now, for example, if you were to use a straight-through cable, you are gonna be connecting either PC to switch, PC to router, and many more. Whereas in a crossover cable, you will be connecting same devices like computer to computer, router to router, switch to switch, and many more.
With Dual-Link Pro, straight through, and crossover cables, what a total game changer!
Choose smarter, connect faster. Choose Dual-Link Pro, powering your network and one connection at a time.